Alright, let's go. We're back.
DJ 47, best DJ in the city.
You already know.
Whew, fam, it's breast right now.
Gilly Banks.
You already know.
It's very cold in Toronto.
Very cold in Toronto.
It's been cold these days.
Honestly, lockdown in this weather, it's like, I can stomach weather like this, the lockdown.
Lockdown's not that bad in
in the winter, right?
Yeah, it's not that bad in the winter, I think.
It's not. I think summer is when it starts to get bad.
Can't wait for the summer. Well, I guess I can wait. There's a lot of time. Things to do in between time. In the meantime,
we have like 3-4 months till summer.
Try to get your bread up for the summer.
Honestly,
that's the only thing I can think of. But I think you're supposed to just try to get your bread up. Period, right?
Yeah, I feel like
be a summer thing or
it shouldn't be restricted on one month.
All times.
I definitely agree with that. But yo, I was talking to somebody, and they were saying, yo, if this continues, they feel like a war might start.
A war?
Because they were saying like.
A war?
A war.
What type of war?
Like a civil, like, non-COVIDs versus the COVIDs.
Non-COVIDs versus the COVIDs? What did the COVIDs win? Like by proxy, just being close enough to fight? It would be an automatic win, no?
It would be an automatic win, but the way you broke it down is the people who have yet to get COVID right now, he was telling me, like, we need to be the leaders. Like, we need to carry on, like, our health, and for the forgotten ones, we'll always keep you in spirit. Because he's like, he can't handle this.
Oh, he's saying like, oh, we just gotta keep it pushing?
Yeah, he's saying he really can't handle this.
I guess, but what, like, it's not that bad. You just stay home.
Because the thing is,
unless you're an essential worker or your job hates you. Because
the thing is, it's like, what is normal? Like, I get every year maybe things change. Maybe you used to do this job, maybe you used to be with this person, you used to have this friend, but as a normal life, I feel like, what is normal? When will we even get back to normal? Or even just on the cusp of like average or like something?
I guess, I don't know. Society has changed.
Definitely has changed.
For me, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not normal, you know? So that's turning into the new norm to me. Mask wearing, some must.
Okay, so you invite somebody right here, they have to wear a mask.
Like, I invite you to my crib. You know what I was thinking about getting? You know the scanner that shows the temperature?
Yo, fam, it's essential. It's essential.
If you're gonna start having that many people over, I think you should get something. At least scan them prior to entering the crib. Give them their little mini COVID test. You know?
That way, do you think you can still host parties that way? Like, you have your temperature checked if your temperature.
If that's what, I guess if you follow protocols, certain protocols like that, at least you'll like lower the chances of getting it in if you had a party.
Cause I don't really think people are calling cops on people who are throwing parties.
People are not doing that.
I don't think
people are minding their own business.
Straight, they're just in their house chilling.
But I guess that's why the thing is going up.
I guess so. But think about it, fam. Like, I really feel like, and it sounds harsh, but I feel like, why is it wrong to be harsh now than in past years? So I feel like each generation had to deal with something that was severe. So whether it was like a genocide or people dying, and at some point people had to say, you know what, we understand what's going on, but we kind of have to move on. Like, we kind of have to get back to the way things used to be.
But like things have not changed that much for us to get back to what it used to. It wasn't that much different. Like, okay, we were outside, everyone's mingling or whatever. But like outside of that, like a lot of people were not doing these extravagant things that they were like dying to do until COVID happened.
That's true.
Like, you were boring before.
You're still.
And now you're trying to say you're trying to move like.
That's true.
Things. Your life got spiced up since quarantine. It didn't.
That's true.
You're begging for freedom to do lame shit.
I can hear that. I can hear that.
Make it. So sometimes this is the time to pick up. Like I said in the last episode, a new hobby because your old ones suck. Clearly, you want to get freedom to come chill with the same people you chill with right now. You don't even want to meet new people. You guys don't meet new people. Talking about, oh, we want to be free. Oh, I can't take lockdown. Take it.
To me, I look at it.
You should have been on lockdown.
I look at it in sort of an economic way where it's like, people are losing jobs. People are even trying to find jobs. Like, I was even having a conversation with my sis, and even myself, I'm in the process of like trying to find another job and whatnot. And it's like, during these times, it's like whether it is to get a haircut to make yourself, I guess, look somewhat presentable,
Yeah.
or even be able to like track down.
I had a haircut.
You know, even be able to track down managers who you used to work with to get references. I feel like it's just to do simple things like it's just become
more difficult.
So much harder. So much harder.
I think getting a job is much harder.
And I even think about it for young people, to be a young person is to have like a part-time job. You know, whether it's retail, food, you have a part-time job. Now, I don't think there is a such thing as a part-time job. If you really think about it,
you cannot have a part-time job currently.
It's impossible.
It doesn't make sense
at all. Unless you're maybe in the food industry.
You can't be an essential worker working part-time. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
I've never heard of that.
And just right there, it's just like, think about it. Like, imagine being a young person, or just like you're like, you know what? Maybe I have my own job on the side. I just want to get a little part-time gig. That is lock off.
Lock off.
Like,
go to the government.
You know, it's completely lock off, and I feel like that's what I'm sort of getting at, where it's like, yo, can we just get back to even if I don't get the full thing, maybe even half of that full thing. And it just feels like each time maybe we're gonna have to wait till summer, but it's kind of boring because it's like we're in Canada, so our winters last long.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna be cold until March.
Until March, yes.
And then we have to wait till May until it gets hot. May, June, July, August. Once September reaches, it's cold again. It's cold. So it's literally we have like 4 or 5 months to enjoy ourselves.
I don't know, man. This summer, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like as bad as it is, it's not as bad as some places.
I feel you.